In this craziest sport joke, we will tell you about the battle between the American wrestler and the Russian wrestler, who happens to be the world champion. So, this Russian world champion was known for winning all his fights by pinning the opposition into the Uni Knot. The Uni Knot, as it was now known for, was a method of holding the other fighter on the ground in a very specific knot, so that he had no other option but to give up on the fight. The American wrestler's manager was trying for a long time to set up a match between the Uni Knot Russian and his American champion. Finally, they agreed to these two champions, fighting it out for the world title. The American wrestler was sent over to Russia for a 2-month training session to prevent him from getting into the Uni Knot by his Russian opposition, and finally, they were prepared for the fight of the decade. On the evening of the fight, both wrestlers entered the ring with big expectation and knowing exactly what was on the line for the winner. In the first round, the American wrestler managed to win the round by staying away from the mighty Russian world champion. The second round were much tougher, but the American wrestler was now clearly leading the fight. In the third round, it all went wrong for the American wrestler, as the mighty Russian pinned him on the ground and managed to get him into the Uni Knot. For the first time in his life, the American fighter felt what real power feels like. He could feel the blood being squeezed out of his brain and started to have tunnel vision under the immense force of the Russian champion. All he could see was this pair of testicles in front of him, and with his last bit of power, he bit down as hard as he could on those two testicles. The Russian jumped about 2 meters into the air and hit the deck very hard. Immediately, the American was on top of him and put him into a powerful grip, so that the Russian was forced to give up on the fight. The American won and was now the new world champion. After the fight, at the news conference, the American was asked how he managed to get out of the Uni Knot from the Russian, as no one has ever managed to do it. He responded by saying that he never knew just how strong you can get when you bite down very hard on your own testicles.